Hi everybody, I'm Coach McCurry from Baseball by the Yard, and as you can see, today's video tip is for catchers. Now it answers the question that a kid may have is, what do I do with my bare hand and my arm when I get down to actually block the ball? And I think the popular answer is that the hand should go behind the glove, and then I drop my knees down and it protects my hand. But one of the problems with that, and that's something that I've taught quite a bit, that's where I want my catchers' hands to be. But one thing I've seen in the major leagues when I watch major league catchers is sometimes they don't put their hand back here. And I think I understand the reason why. Many times we tell catchers to put their hands directly behind their ankle. And so you'll see them lay their hand right back here. Now, if that ball is in the dirt, quite often that's a long way for that arm to travel to come all the way around, get behind the glove, and then get in that blocking position. You also run into the problem of, I now have another arm that has no padding on it, possibly in the way of the ball, that can get hurt. So here's what I've begun to teach my catchers. Where this arm goes on a block, I tell them, depends on where you start that hand in the first place. I usually tell my young catchers that if there are runners on base, I want your hand slightly behind your glove. And I've done another video on this, and if you want to see that video, you can click up there to learn some of the finer points of how that hand goes behind the glove. So if there's runners on base and my catcher's hand is behind the glove, well, it's already behind the glove. So now if the ball's in the dirt, my hand just stays behind the glove and the catcher comes down to actually block the ball. But if there's nobody on base and I am keeping that hand down here and the catcher wants to go down and block that ball, one of the things that I've seen some major league catchers do is they keep this arm on the side of their body. So they will get their glove down and their arm stays on the side of their body. And typically it's not going to negatively impact your ability to block the ball, but it is going to keep your arm in a safer place instead of being here. And it takes less time to go from your ankle to here as opposed to your ankle all the way back here. So that's a little thing. That's something I've started to teach my catchers because I've seen it at the major league level. And I think there's some validity to that. I've always taught to get the hand back here, but I'm rethinking that because I'm starting to see more major leaguers keep it off to the side. So feel free to tell me what you think in the comment section. And if there's anything I missed, certainly let me know. All right, folks, well, I'm Coach McCurry signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and keep working hard.